Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? How's life in your world? So far, I'm okay. I've got the chills, but we keep the house pretty cold. It's like 65 in here. I don't know what it is in this room because it's not heated. But worked from home today. Had a good day of work actually. I haven't had a good day of work in a long time. I mean, there are days when I do a lot of work, but I haven't felt good about the work that I've been doing lately. I've just been like doing work because that's what I'm supposed to do. But we had this project that was supposed to be done, I think at the beginning of October, because the gentleman that was working on that project retired, and he was the only one who understood it. And we were supposed to transition away from it and create a new app to manage what that project managed. It was a Linux server that managed user accounts and stuff on that server. It managed billing and all that sort of thing. But it was built in some ancient technology. And the gentleman that left was like a 40-year veteran DBA, a database administrator, and he gave me some information that was like not useful, I guess is the word I would use. Like awkwardly not useful. It was built in the way that a DBA would build a data set, not in the way that a programmer would build a data set. And I struggled with it for like, I don't know, at least a week of just could not figure this data out, could not figure out how to construct it in a way that I could use it programmatically. Having these huge joins and stuff when you're doing just a simple CRUD app is not conducive to keeping data straight. Trying to simplify it as much as possible to make it work, but I couldn't ever get the numbers to line up. And that event put me in a slump for a very long, like I'm still in that slump, I think. I'm still kind of just disillusioned by it because it was such a difficult problem. I had no help on it, essentially. And the gentleman that was retiring was just kind of like, it is what it is, and just left. And so, I couldn't continue pressing forward on it because I couldn't even comprehend what was happening. Well, at that time, in addition to that, our other DBAs were tied up because of a big system change, upgrades and stuff for the last month, and so they were tied up. But today, we had a meeting yesterday with the new lead DBA, and he said, I think I can work this out. And then today he figured it out. And essentially what it came down to was the information that I was given. Here's these two tables. These are users. These are places where those users belong. And then all that billing magic happens. Those were only 2 of the 4 tables that were needed to fully realize this data set. And I couldn't have figured that out. I don't have access to that server. I couldn't look at any of that. So without this colleague's help, I was stuck. And he cracked the code today. And I think we have like 2 users out of, I don't know, a couple thousand on this server that there's only 2 accounts that don't make sense to us, and we have to kind of manually fix them. But I think we're good. I think I can go back and attack that with excitement, because I was really excited when I started working on it. I built out the framework, like the front end, pretty quickly. Like it was like, oh, this is going to work nice. I know how this is going to flow. But then as I tried to start kind of tying the data together, it just never did work. So it was a good day of that. And, Em stayed here all day. I took care of her. She was supposed to go home tonight, but she just isn't up for driving. And right now there's like crazy harsh winds right now. Very harsh winds. And she doesn't like driving like that. And especially feeling as bad as she does right now. And the medicine's messing with her. And she's just like, no, I don't want to drive home. So she's going to wait until the morning, and then she'll go home. And then I'll go do family stuff and come back, and hopefully I'll get to work on the drawer project and get that finished, because I have Friday. I plan on making some chairs, so it's going to be busy. I have a lot of house projects that I hope to do while she's gone. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated, because we do this every day. I'm just glad to get that project moving again. It feels good. Very good. So thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends, being wonderful people. I appreciate you, and I will see you tomorrow. Alexa, tell me a random fact.
Cliché was originally the French name for a printing plate that was prepared for convenience to print a commonly used phrase. Another name for this plate is stereotype.
Really? So it was just like a pre-made plate they kept around?